Welcome to another Yoga Read Anywhere session. This morning, or this session, we're going to focus on the Crown Chakra. And when open, connected, we've got that beautiful divine consciousness connected. Try to visualize beautiful white lotus flowers opened, top of the head and top of the crown of the head. Closing down the eyes, gently sealing the lips, breathing in and out through the nose if you can. Remember, we're not forcing or straining anything as we go through the session. If you ever feel lightheaded or dizzy, come back to the normal breath. We're going to form a little ring with our fingers, so the index finger and thumb. Just going to bring the tips of the fingers together, and then we're going to place the top of the hands back down onto the knees. Jhana Mudra. Bringing that connection in, you can think of the index finger or thumb as us as the individuals, and the other finger, the universe, and we bring those together to form a unity, the circle. Then bringing calmness to the body, calmness to the mind as we're lengthening out the breath, nice and even in the breathing. As we're sitting here, we're going to visualize a beautiful white light coming down from the universe, entering the crown chakra and filling up our body up with beautiful pure white. Out. Cleansing our body and also same time would be one body just puts out. Yeah. Speaking of connectivity, audio might be connected a bit better now. Breathing long and deep. Still got a beautiful, pure, white light energy cleansing our bodies is pouring in through the crown chakra. Big open lotus flower on top of our head. Another minute or so as we're sitting in stillness. Bring the attention back under the breath. And if you see on the edge of the cushion, you gently move that away. We're going to take our legs out in front and then give a little bit of shake out. And bringing our legs back into stillness, bringing the feet together, just remove the flesh from underneath the sitting bones. And if you breathe in, we're going to take the arms up towards the ceiling, big reach up. And then exhale and fold. Bring the hands down with the legs. We're going to do it 3 times. We're breathing in as we come up. Exhale as we fold. One more time. Breathing in as we come up. Exhale. Bring the hands back down. We're going to stay down for a few breaths. So we're making sure the shoulders and neck are relaxed. The legs are lengthened. The feet, the toes are coming back towards us. So we're flexing the feet. So we're going to feel a big stretch down the back of the legs, which continues all the way up the spine, out through the crown of the head. Breathing long and deep. And then releasing, coming back up, big breath in as we reach up. And then going to bring the hands back down, just behind the body, fingers pointing forward, palms down, pointing the toes away from you, and then taking the head up and back. So you can stay on the floor at the bottom, or you can push through the hands, lifting the bottom off the floor as we come into reverse plank. Lengthening out the arms, the legs strong and straight. You're locking the core in, squeezing the glutes together, holding the whole body up. And this is allowing the bottom to come back down onto the floor. And we give the legs and arms a little bit of a shake out. Excellent. Now we're going to bring the right foot in. So we're not sitting fully cross-legged. We're just going to bring the other one in front, or you can take it around the outside of the knee. If you can't get it around, that's it. And then we're going to either have the foot out in front or around the outside of the knee, the hands beside the body at this stage, lengthen out the spine. Then we're going to slowly lean forward. So you should start to feel an opening of the outside of the legs. Can be quite strong if we're seated a lot. So just bringing in, just opening the outside of the upper legs, cow face pose. We lengthen the spine. Can close down the eyes to really feel into the pose. And breathing, we're going to lengthen out the legs from the base to the back side. A little bit of a shake out before we move on to the next side. Now to bring the other foot in front, so it's not tucked all the way in, just slightly out from the bottom, and then take the other one over. This one might feel different. If you can't get the foot over, you can just have it out in front of the knee. Bring the hands beside the body again, lengthen out the spine, and then slightly take the chest forward. Shuffling the feet around as you need. And we're breathing long and deep again. And then breathing in, releasing, give the releasing a little bit of shake out. Excellent. We're going to take our feet out to one side, coming up on the hands and knees, and then we'll walk the hands out in front. And we're going to come into a downward dog pose, or half downward dog pose, as we lengthen out the arms, chest and head are coming down towards the floor. Fingers are spread. The arms are strong and straight. Elbows off the floor, and the hips over the knees. And breathing in, coming back up again, curling the toes under. We're going to sit back on our heels. So if you need to have the hands on the floor, you can. Or you can bring the hands up onto the thighs. You can have a cushion between the bottom and the heels as well. A couple of different options there. And then bringing the hands up, bring the hands in on the floor, on the thighs, closing down the eyes, lengthening out the spine, opening up the chest, sitting up nice and tall. And checking on the breath, making sure it's nice and even. And then bringing the hands onto the floor if they're not already, and then as we walk the hands back and lift the knees off the floor and come into a standing forward fold. Just shuffle the feet around so the hip width apart. You can have your hands on the legs, or you can just let them dangle down towards the floor. Softening the neck and shoulders again, making sure they're nice and relaxed. Breathing long and deep. And then we're going to bring the hands onto the legs and very slowly coming up to a standing, and on the breath in, when we get to the top, we're going to take our arms up. Big reach up, squeezing the glutes, slight back bend as we gaze up. And then on the exhale, bring the gaze forward, and we're going to take the arms out to the side, turning the palms down. We get to shoulder height all the way down on the exhale. The knees are slightly softened, so we're standing nice and solid on the floor. Breathing in as we come back up again. Kumbhaka, connecting the breath and the movement, turning the palms up. Big reach up, gaze up on the in-breath. Exhale. Lower down. Two more times. So when we finish the inhale, that's when we finish the upward movement. And same as we come down. Finish the exhale. One more time. You can stop halfway and come back down if that's better for your shoulders, otherwise you come all the way up. Slowing the mind, slowing the body. Bring some calmness, stillness into the body. Exhale, come down. When we get down to the bottom, we're going to stand straight mountain pose. Tadasana, so strong, connected pose. Shoulder blades drawn to the back again. We're going to open up the spine, open up the chest, lengthening out the spine. If you're feeling stable on the floor, you can close the eyes down. Otherwise, just soften the eyes and just gently gazing forward. And then releasing, give the whole body a little bit of a shake out. Then want to soften the knees, take the arms from side to side. You're a reset of the whole body. Excellent. And back into stillness again. Bring the hands onto the waist. Take all the weight onto the right leg. Slowly soften the right knee. And we're going to bring the heel onto the ankle of the opposite leg, making sure the knee's going out to the side. What we're going to do now is move into a balancing tree pose. We need to hold on to something you can. Otherwise, find something, a dristy point in front that's not moving to help you with the balance. And then slowly take the foot off the floor, the left foot that is, sliding the big step up the inside of the shin. Down again, that's fine. Otherwise, then come back up. Making sure the foot is either below the knee or above the knee. No matter where we're at, as long as the foot's not on the knee. You can take the arms straight up if you wish to as you reach up. Otherwise, you can leave the hands on the waist. So a couple of different options there. Make sure we're still breathing nice and long and even. Keeping the knee going out to the side and bent knee. So keep the hips nice and open. Breathing long and deep. Another 10 seconds on this side. And then releasing the arms, legs, a little bit of a shake out. Excellent. Moving on the other side now. So all the weight on the opposite leg, slightly unlock that leg, then bring the heel onto the ankle. Make sure the knee's going out to the side again, finding that dristy point. It's not moving, a focus point. And then when you're ready, you can slide the foot up the inside of the shin. Again, depending on where you're at, you can, what your body's feeling. You can hold on to something. We'll bring balance into both sides of the body, staying below or above the knee. Can have the arms up as well, a couple of different options. And we're breathing long and deep. Another 10 seconds. And then releasing, give your arms, legs, and a little bit of a shake out. Then bring the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, clasping the hands just behind the body when they take our head. And you're gazing up, big opening of the chest. Opening and closing the mouth a few times for that big stretch and opening down the front of the body. And then releasing and feel the toe of the feet towards one another and give a bit of a shake out of the whole body. Bring the feet apart, soften the knees again, take the arms side to side. And back into the center again, making sure we've got enough room at the front. Breathing in as we come up, slide back, bend as we gaze up. Excellent. And then when you come into another standing forward fold, see that, have the arms out in front, close to the body, or slide them down the legs. Coming all the way down, or stop you halfway if you need to. Allowing the hands to dangle, or allowing the hands to dangle down towards the floor. And then bending the legs as much as you need to get the hands on the floor. And then walk the hands out in front, lifting the heels off. And we're going to come into a plank so that hands will be directly underneath the shoulders. The shoulders over, well, shoulders over the hands. We're going to lock our core in though. We're really like feeling the strength of the whole body. You won't be here for too long, about another 10 seconds. Can come down to the knees. It's better for you this morning. And now we are going to come down to the knees gently, uncurl the toes, walking the hands back and sitting back on the heels, bring the hands on to the thighs. Again, if you need cushion, you can place one between the bottom and the heels. Checking on the breath, making sure the breath is still even and long. And from here, we're going to walk the hands out in front, coming off the heels, stepping the left foot forward. Then we want to make sure the foot and the knee are about hip width apart, just to help you with the balance. Placing the hands behind the body again, taking the hands down towards the floor. Big squeeze of the shoulders and the back, opening up the chest, either gazing forward, or you're going to take the gaze up. Make sure the hips are going down towards the floor as we're gazing up. And then releasing the hands. And now we're going to take the hands directly up towards the ceiling. So we're going to feel a slight back bend. The hips are going down towards the floor, so we're opening up the upper legs as we're gazing up. Big reach up. Most likely feeling is stretch the upper back leg. And then exhale, bring both hands down to the inside of the front leg. And then we step or walk front foot back, and then swap it over. Bring the other foot forward. Again, making sure the knee and the foot are about hip width apart. Clasping the hands behind the back again. Taking the hands down towards the floor as we gaze up. Bring the hips down towards the floor, making sure the front shin's about perpendicular to the floor. And then releasing the hands, taking the hands straight up towards the ceiling. Big reach up, gazing up. Again, the hips are coming down, the hands are coming up. And then we're breathing long and slow on the exhale as we come down. Stepping or walking the front foot back when we move straight into wide knee child's pose. The big toes touching, knees nice and wide. Bringing the head and chest down towards the floor. Softening the whole body. Breathing long and deep. And then on the next breath in, we're going to come back up again onto the hands and knees. We're going to take our knees out to one side, then spinning ourselves all the way around. We're going to bring the soles of the feet on the floor, and nice and slowly we're going to make our way back to being lying on the floor. So you either have the hands connected to the legs, off the legs, or come down to the elbows. A mindful, slow movement as we come all the way down, using the core strength. And we're going to form fists, gently place the fist underneath the bottom. So tilt the pelvis slightly forward, and we're going to bring the feet off the floor, and then we're going to take them straight up towards the ceiling, flexing the feet back down towards the floor as the heels are going up, the toes are coming down, lengthening out the legs. Breathing long and deep. And then exhale, gently bring the feet back down, releasing the hands underneath the bottom, and then we're going to draw our knees in, hug the knees in toward the chest, gently rock from side to side. And then releasing the feet back down onto the floor. We're going to move into relaxation pose now. So either have the legs bent, knees coming together, or take the legs out straight along the floor, walking the shoulder blades in towards one another. The hands will be just inside the body, palms facing out, closing down the eyes, gently sealing the lips. And then come into complete stillness. Whole body is relaxed. Whole body is relaxed as you know that now the Crown Chakra is open to the connection of the divine, to receiving that beautiful, pure white light healing energy. Open to your high guidance. Relaxing the whole body for about another 3 or 4 minutes until you hear my voice again. And then very slowly start bringing the awareness back in, feeling the beautiful support of the floors, giving the whole body, gently wriggling the fingers and toes. Bringing those back into stillness. Take a nice big breath in and gently take the head over to one side on the next exhale. And breathing back to center again. And exhale, take the head gently over to the other side. And then breathing back to center again. The next breath in, we're going to float the arms up towards the ceiling and over behind the head, lengthening out the whole body. Big, beautiful body stretch. Clasping the hands above the head with the index finger and thumb pointing away from the body. Walking the shoulder blades in if you need to, lengthening out the whole body, reaching away with the feet one way and the hands the other. And releasing the hands as you bring the hands back up on the in breath. Exhale, lowering them back down. Bending the legs, we're going to hug the knees in towards the chest, nice big squeeze in, gently rocking from side to side. And coming back into the center, allowing the feet to come back down on the floor. Very gently, we're going to roll onto our favorite side, making our way up. Cross-legged position, keep the eyes closed if you can. We're going to bring the hands together and we're going to finish this beautiful session off with 3 OMs, connecting us to the universe, the vibration of the universe. Then take a nice big breath in and we'll start on the exhale. Gently bowing again on yourself, taking out the time to bring some opening and balance to the crown chakra. And leaving with the affirmation that I accept and receive divine guidance. Namaste.